Hello everybody once again, and thank you for your curiosity, your further curiosity of relationship yoga. So the bottom line is, whether you've already adopted the transformational work into your life or whether these ideas are just resonating with you now for the first time, the bottom line is, if you're still wasting any time at all arguing, it means you're not understanding your partner's experience. And you're further not understanding the structure that you've adopted, that you've already lost. So what have we lost? We've lost love, we've lost appreciation. We're virtually created vicious cycles. Vicious cycles are just continuous takeaways, where we're losing energy, appreciation, and eventually love. As an illustration of how that occurs is when we're afraid our life is going to just be less good if this situation with our partner does not go a certain way for us. We've been blinded by the lower survival frequency, so we have not realized the place we're coming from unwittingly is win-lose. If you're still debating and competing, you don't enter into either of those activities to lose. And the next level down from there, that's even less nourishing, is if we have learned survival behaviors of criticizing and manipulation, whatever it is that we do to make our point and get our way. The nature of the lower mind, the ego mind, is to win. It's petty, it wants to fight. And what do we expect? It is the survival mind. The unlearning is relatively easy if you see and invest in the wisdom of changing your habits and giving up your winning, your individual winning, and trading them in for a structure that creates the elements needed to make it work for two people. An overview of the elements you'll be learning to make it work for two people are being conscious, seeing your traumas and your triggers for what they are and getting some mastery. Getting better at remembering that you love your partner and coming from love at the most difficult times. That, and this is an important one here, is that most people, when we are arguing and debating and in upset, is the line in the sand gets drawn between yourself and your partner. And what we learn to do is we learn to draw the line in the sand with you and your partner on the same side and your egos on the other side. We further have to believe, or be willing to come to believe, that it's possible to make it work for two people. How we do this, some of the other elements, is learning the skills of how to create the conditions where learning occurs. We get better at holding ourselves in safety at the most difficult times. Learning the skills for conversations for understanding. Being in an inquiry. Being able to learn and look as opposed to be reactive. And probably most importantly, that we remind our partner of their greatness when they've forgotten. So that is an overview for the Thailand retreat for making it work for two people.